Well, we are going in depth on measles and the MMR vaccine. As we've been telling you, there's an outbreak centered on Spartanburg County, and the Department of Public Health reports 35 cases.
And we know this topic can be personal for many, so we're going beyond the statistics here. Fox County's Kari Beal shares 3 patient stories with different experiences.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Christine Castle says her sister Fonda is a ball of energy, often smiling and giggling.
Because you're good at making those. She has a lot of love to give. She's, she's fun to have around. Happy birthday, Fun!
Christine and her siblings help take care of Fonda.
This is her baby.
Her room is filled with baby dolls and cartoons. Not what you'd picture for a 66-year-old.
So this is all of her beads. She just basically didn't develop past the 5 or 6-year-old.
Christine says her mother got rubella when she was 7 months pregnant with Fonda. This was before there was a vaccine for the virus. After birth, Fonda was diagnosed with congenital rubella syndrome.
They can basically look at the time frame of when my sister's brain stopped developing.
Rubella is also known as the German measles. The CDC reports when a pregnant woman is infected, it can cause hearing impairment, cataracts, heart defects, and brain development delays for her unborn child.
When I come home?
She can't read or write. She can kind of memorize colors.
During the rubella epidemic in the U.S. between 1964 and 1965, the CDC says 11,000 pregnant women lost their babies due to the virus, and 20,000 babies were born with rubella syndrome.
I just really think that our health is really important, and the outcomes affect people's lives, not just for the moment that it happens, but like Fonda, it's the rest of her life.
Christine's sister isn't the only one whose life was altered by a serious health condition in the 1960s.
She was a wonderful piano player. My parents bought her a piano, which went wherever she went.
Emmy Herman says her older sister Marcy contracted measles at the age of 9.
She had been at the top of her class, and now she was just getting by.
Marcy developed encephalitis, which can often result in permanent brain damage. The CDC estimates 1 in every 1,000 children who contract measles experience this health condition.
When she came out of the hospital and started to, first of all, she had to learn to walk again. She had to learn to feed herself.
Emmy says the toughest part was Marcy's mental state. She said her emotional intelligence was that of a child, which led to a lot of arguments between her and her parents into adulthood.
Jewish Family Services offered counseling, but my father couldn't take it. My sister got angry. My mother tried really hard.
Emmy says her family loved Marcy and tried their best to offer her support. In 2020, she died from COVID.
You don't know about the hardships and the heartaches and the way measles in particular can break up a family and really change the trajectory of that person's life and also shape the future of the siblings and the parents' lives.
The measles vaccine was licensed in the U.S. in 1963. And then in 1971, mumps and rubella was added, calling it the MMR vaccine. During this time, cases of the measles dropped dramatically. In the year 2000, measles was considered eliminated in the U.S.
It's free. I didn't know how to do it.
Doctors credit the vaccine for saving thousands of lives.
Wow.
But it hasn't been perfect for everyone.
She was a completely healthy toddler, and a month later, she woke up with bruises on her legs, and within a 24-hour period, they went from small bruises to her whole body covered in bruises.
A few weeks after getting the MMR vaccine, Deirdre Downs says her daughter Shaylee developed immune thrombocytopenia purpura, also known as ITP. It's a disorder where platelets stop forming, which are needed to clot the blood.
She had almost like a continuous nosebleed. I mean, this was life-threatening. She could have just spontaneously internally bled to death. It was just a very hard time for our family.
The CDC says this is one of the uncommon side effects of the vaccine. One study published in the National Library of Medicine found it happens to about 1 in 25,000 children after vaccination.
Did any of your other kids have a reaction to that?
Not to the MMR, no.
Huh.
It doesn't feel like a rare occurrence when it happens to your child, obviously.
Thanks to proper treatment, her daughter is healthy now and has no signs of ITP. But doctors don't know what could cause it to come back.
Tell me what your hematologist, your blood doctor, or her blood doctor said about getting the second dose of MMR.
They said it wasn't necessary, and also that there was no way to guarantee that she wouldn't have that response again. Really fast? Are you getting dizzy?
This experience made her wonder if other vaccines are safe for Shaylee. I brought this question to Gaffney family doctor Robert Jackson.
We don't understand why that child's immune system or that child's body responded poorly to that vaccine, and you cannot say with confidence that that child won't have a similar reaction to that vaccine or others.
So we don't know if other vaccines would be safe for that particular child.
You don't know. You just don't know.
Dr. Jackson says one of the reasons we don't know is because there aren't many studies on cases like Shaylee's.
And we don't know why some children have adverse events, and nobody knows the answer.
But that's why you think it should be studied a little bit more, right?
Those things need to be studied, yes.
I think there needs to be more studies. And again, I think it's important for doctors to keep that conversation open.
Yeah, Head Start.
Okay, Head Start.
Whatever that means.
Deirdre says she's just trying to figure out what's best for her child.
Generally speaking, if as a whole, when this hot topic of vaccines comes up, for there just to be some more understanding and compassion, because it's a tough decision that parents have to make.
3 families with 3 personal stories.
I appreciate you giving me this time to tell my sister's story, because if that could save one life, it's a legacy that, you know, many people can't claim.
All right, well, you guys go have fun, okay, at the beach.
You know, we just don't know, you know, who's going to be affected and who's not. But you definitely wouldn't want a 5-year-old for the rest of your life. You know, it is very difficult. You know, it's good to listen to those who have lived it.
On our website, we have listed out all of the health complications that can result after getting measles if you're not vaccinated, including pneumonia, encephalitis, and even death. So far this year, there have been around 1,600 cases of the measles across the U.S., and 3 people have died. But we also want to empower you with transparent information. So on our website, we have listed the potential side effects that can happen after the MMR vaccine. This is all according to the CDC. Doctors say these adverse events are not common, but it doesn't mean they're not impactful to those families who experience them. So if you have any questions about the MMR vaccine, measles, or rubella, make sure to talk to your doctor. Kari, Beal, Fox Carolina News.